we'll see what we can do. If I have anything to say about it, nobody's leaving here satisfied. Do you mind if I talk to you for a while? How's my English? Good? Can you detect my accent? A little bit? Can you understand what I'm getting at? I want to talk about boxing. What is the word for boxing?
Boxing.
Boxing. So it's not a real language, you just say it like in a different way. What's the word for banjo? Banjo. I was like earlier, I was like, what's the word for radiator? He goes, radiator. What's the word for, are you fucking with me? Anyway, this is about a specific boxer. A guy by the name of Joe Louis. Do you know who Joe Louis was? Does anybody know? A couple? Again, be proud. You know. That was a good. I like your version of proud. Joe Louis was a black boxer from my town where I grew up, Detroit, Michigan. And Joe Louis was, I think, besides being heavyweight champion of the world in the 30s, he was probably the only black guy who got paid to punch white guys till they fell down. I could be wrong. Joe Louis, if you were a kid in the 30s, especially an African American, a black kid, he was Superman. They had comic books about Joe Louis. What's the word for comic book? It better not be comic book.
The comic.
Strip. That's it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, well, we use comic.
Yeah, I get it. So they had strips. Stripping?
Yeah.
About Joe Louis. And Joe Louis was not a stripper. Joe Louis. He also, my favorite thing about Joe Louis, besides him being Superman, was he knocked out Hitler's favorite boxer. Do you know his name? Oh, I'm surprised. There's usually one guy in the back of every room who knows that. The guy is Max Schmeling. So Joe Louis was knocking out racism and knocking out fascism. And as Miles Davis would say, Joe Louis was a motherfucker. There was a time in history when there were more songs about Joe Louis than any other human being, except Jesus. And you know how I feel about that. Sadly, this is not a song about Joe Louis. I just like to talk about it. This is a song about the death penalty. Specifically, this is a song about the first person to ever get executed in the gas chamber in North Carolina, my new home. Not for that reason. And the way I heard the story is this. In 1937, in North Carolina, they were making a switch from the electric chair to the gas chamber. And they wanted to find out if it was painful or inhumane It's a word for inhumane. I have a sneaking suspicion it's inhumane. I think that this is a question that perhaps only Americans still ask. Is it a humane way to kill a guy? I think most places in the world, when they want to kill somebody, they assume it's not humane, and that's why they're doing it. So what they did, I'm sorry I have to talk so much before this. You won't know what the song is about if I don't do this. What they did is they found a young black kid who had done something wrong, and they put him in a gas chamber. And they put a microphone in with him to see what his last words would be. If he would cry, pray, call to his mother. And it turns out that his last words were, "Save me, Joe Louis, save me." Here's hoping things get better after I'm gone away. If I was there with you, I would drink myself blind. But these hard times could be here all day. And Mr. Roosevelt in the White House can deliver no comfort down here. And I know that it's only a paper moon, but it's the last hope to fight back this fear. I said, save me, Joe Louis, save me. The last words that I'll ever say. Save me, Joe Louis, save me. And let the gas chamber take me away. So, on a good night, this is a sing-along. How do you feel about that? Well, that's not a good sign. Who would like to sing with me? Just you? I need all of you. You know what? Here, I need you all to declare your intention to sing the shit out of this motherfucker. So, who intends to sing the shit out of this motherfucker? Okay, that's a very timid reply. You would think I'd ask you to turn to page 37 in your hymnals and join me politely. But the question was, who intends to sing the shit out of this motherfucker?
Yeah!
And you're so polite, I just want some shouting to go on here. So I got one more verse here, in which you will prepare yourself. Nobody's going home until we sing this right. Well, maybe just me. By the echo down in the salt mines, like the tone of a funeral bell, like a blow that could take out Jack Dempsey. I'm gonna call out when they drag me from my cell. Here we go. Save me, Joe Louis, save me. The last words that I'll ever say. A little bit louder, please. Save me, Joe Louis, save me. It's getting better. so good, you have to do it again. Save me, Joe Louis, save me. The last word that I'll ever say. Save me, Joe Louis, save me. And let the gas chamber take me away. As quiet as you can. Save me, Joe Louis, save me. A little bit quiet. Passwords that I'll never say. Save me, Joe Louis, save me. And the gas chamber take me away. Save me, Joe Louis, save me. Passwords that I'll never say. Save me, Joe Louis, save me. And the gas chamber take me away. That was really nice, guys. I'll sing the last line here by myself. See, you feel better, don't you? People always feel better when they sing, even if they suck at it. That wasn't directed to anybody. So those guys in Brussels. I'll sing the last line by myself. Prove that you're not that much better than me. And then I'm going to go, woo, like I always do. Spin around a couple of times, like I always do. I'm going to sit down in that chair, and that'll be the end of the song. And then we'll see what happens for that part. Joe Louis, come and save me today.